your bittersweet pain. A heartache for you. I'm taking a moment to say everything I do for you. Lay your sweet tears across my broken dream. Don't you speak a word about the past. You need more than I'll ever give. I can't lie to you. I love you, my angel, my sin, everything I do for you, do all for you, Are we moving in the right direction? What is fate if fate's immersed in shame? A high price for the beauty of perfection. I go and all I want to do is stay. Do it all. Do it all for you. Do it all for you. Anything, do it all
Hello, everyone. It is Saturday, September 21st. The time is 3:06 p.m. Pacific, and we are live from San Francisco from my home. Welcome, everyone. And we have Juanita in the chat. Hello to Juanita. Nice to see you again. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday, Juanita. Let me know how the audio and the video is looking. And we have Marg with us. Welcome, Marg, to my home live stream here on Saturday afternoon. Well, it's an afternoon here. Maybe it's already evening in Toronto where you're at, Marg. Hope you guys are having a nice Saturday. Yes, Juanita says I am. And everything looks good. That's good. You guys have anything exciting planned for this weekend? Nice view of the San Francisco Bay, right? Thanks, Marg. I appreciate that. Juanita says she's staying in. It's too hot. Yeah. The heat is going on longer than normal this year. I feel like Texas is still pretty hot, huh? It's 6:08 p.m. in Toronto. So, still bright out probably. What's the temperature like there, Marg? Has it finally come down or is it still pretty hot? Toronto gets super hot, but I think Texas is probably next level. Oh, you take dance classes. That's interesting. You're the second person I've talked to this week that said they took dance classes. What kind of dance classes do you take? I've kind of always wanted to learn dancing, but like I like dancing at nightclubs to electronic dance music, but I don't know how to do like formal dances like salsa and stuff like that. The weather in San Francisco is pretty nice. It's like, I think 66 degrees and no humidity. And so it's nice and cool. I mean, but it's also, not cold by any means. 24 degrees now. Gotcha. Now, have you guys ever been to San Francisco? Oh, you take ballet and jazz. That's cool, Mark. You were a little girl when you came here? Yeah, it's got a lot to do, got a lot to see. There's still a few places that I haven't done videos in, like Union Square. I might do that tomorrow. That's kind of like I wouldn't call it the Times Square of San Francisco because there's not like the same billboards and all that stuff. But hey, Jazz, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. But I would say that Union Square is kind of like a mixture of Herald Square and Fifth Avenue in New York City, because that's where they have all of the like really high end clothing stores like Louis Vuitton and Gucci and all that stuff. And then Macy's is in the middle of Union Square. That's kind of like the center. That is Union Square, is actually where Macy's is located. So it's kind of like a mixture of Herald Square and Fifth Ave. Are you guys excited about fall? I believe today is the first day of autumn. In California, we don't really have much of a change here, like in the weather over as the city, as the seasons change. But when I lived in Boston, the fall was a big deal because everything is changed. Everything changes after that. It's like, well, it's so beautiful there with all the leaves and all that, and the weather's very nice throughout the fall, and then the winter comes and it's not so nice. It gets dark so early and it's so cold and you gotta shovel snow at 6 in the morning. Oh my god. Have I done a video of Pacific Heights? Yes, but not a very thorough video. I just kind of did like Fillmore Street where the businesses are, but I haven't really done like where all the mansions are really. So I'm gonna do more of Pacific Heights. It's a pretty big neighborhood, so I think it requires multiple videos. I also want to do a place called Presidio Heights, which is even more exclusive and well off. And I already did a video, and that'll come out next week, of a place called Presidio Terrace, which is actually a gated community filled with like very expensive mansions. And it surrounds one of the oldest and most historic synagogues in all of California and all of the United States. So it's a pretty cool neighborhood. It's a massive synagogue. I also haven't done Fisherman's Wharf or Wharf or Pier 39. Those are very popular areas, very touristy areas, and for some reason I just haven't thought of going there yet. It's been on kind of in the back of my mind. I have a list of places I want to go in Fisherman's Wharf, and they're both on there, but I haven't been there yet. And we have I Am Jen in the house. Well, hello, I Am Jen. Welcome to the West Coast Walker home live stream here in San Francisco. And we have our good friend Brad Palmer with us. Happy Saturday evening, Robert and everyone, Brad says. Welcome to Brad Palmer. I met Brad recently in Toronto, and it was great meeting you and Marie, Brad. And Brad has a great channel, and Juanita, if you don't mind posting Brad's link, he does a lot of videos from Northern Ontario or North Bay, Ontario, and does live streams as well. And we had a big meetup in Toronto there the other last month, and it was so much fun. I Am Jen says, good to see you. I'm about to go to sleep as it's late here, but just wanted to stop in and say hi. Well, very welcome. Hello. And where are you that it's so late over there? Probably Europe, I'm assuming. Thanks, Juanita. Oh, you're in England. Oh, cool, cool. And what time is it in England? (11:17 p.m.) Cool. Well, you have a good evening, Jen, and thanks for joining us. I'm gonna try and do home live streams fairly often because I have this set up here, and it's it's pretty convenient for me to do it here. But I will also do walking live streams throughout San Francisco and the Bay Area. I love going to Pacifica. I go there a lot, but I might just do downtown San Francisco. But the thing is, like, it's not like New York or Toronto where you can walk around at night and there's still like lots of people, lots of lights, lots of things open, lots of action. San Francisco at night, it's a little bit sketchy, to be honest with you. I mean, most neighborhoods do not, they all have their questionable characters hanging out there. So, but, it's, yeah, so it doesn't quite have the same nighttime feel like as Toronto and New York. So that's why I haven't done too many night streams from there, just because I'm not really ready to handle all these possible dinguses that are out there. Oh, you're watching the replay. Okay, that's nice, Mark. Thank you. I just recently saw that Action Kid did a home live stream. Obviously, Johnny has been doing him for years. And I was like, you know what? I have space to set this up. So, let me buy a mic. I bought this mic. It was only like 45 bucks. And I already had a webcam. I bought a couple lights and a green screen, and none of it was really that. It was only like maybe $100 to get set up. And we have Dirk G. Welcome, Dirk G. from Germany. Hello, Robert and friends. Good to see you. In Germany, it's already past midnight. You're already into Sunday morning. So, Dirk, welcome. It's so nice to see you. You're just a great friend of ours here in the chat, and known you for so long from all the other channels that I've seen you on, and you're so welcome to come by for a hello. And if you got to get back to bed, then not. I understand. But thanks for joining, Dirk. Welcome. And also, Mary W says, hello, West Coast Walker and everyone. Welcome, Mary W. Nice to see you as well. I've seen you before, obviously, in Henry's streams. I believe you are from Toronto, correct, Mary? I might be wrong. Absolutely, Dirk, and we were hoping that you could make it to the Toronto Tech and Transit meetup, but you were there in spirit. You live in Mississauga. Nice. Just seeing if I missed any chats here. And Marg says, is it going to be regular thing? I would say yes. I probably will do regular live streams just because I have time to do it. And even like when I go back to work and stuff, I can still do these live streams because it's right here in my home, so I don't have to drive anywhere in the evening in the traffic, find parking, and go live, and then come back. And then here at home, it's like pretty convenient to do it. So because otherwise I would just be watching YouTube anyway. So Dirk says, indeed, yes. Next year you can come, Dirk, to Toronto, hopefully, right? Oh, thanks, Marg. I appreciate it. I also like to show the city and stuff like that. So, but I am going to keep doing recorded videos. Thing with recorded videos, I could go downtown and do like 4 or 5 videos in one day pretty much because they're only like 25 minutes, 30 minutes. So, I can get almost a week's worth of videos done in one day. And, if I really wanted to, I'll probably do like 6 videos a week. So, I could get that done like in 2 days. And so It's a lot. It's not that hard for me to put out the recorded video content. Live streams have to be longer than 20 minutes, though. That's the thing. The thing with live streams is if it's not at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, then it's not worth it. People like live streams. I mean, that's just how it is with YouTube. I mean, because by the time you're 20 something minutes into it, not very many people even know you're live yet, because they have to be on YouTube. And so it's a little different. I hope so too, Dirk. Are there any other cities you guys would like to see me live stream in or do videos in? Like within reason, like in the Bay Area, basically. I was thinking about Napa Valley. I don't know how interesting that is, like with the walking videos, but maybe driving videos might be interesting. And we have 8 people in the chat. Make sure you like and subscribe. We have Sebastian with us. Welcome, Sebastian. Nice to see you. Sebastian is a good friend of ours here in the chat. Juanita says, any dinner plans? I'll probably just cook some dinner. I have food here. I'm not eating. I want to lose like 10 pounds, so I don't want to eat too much now. Like basically 2 meals a day max, and like maybe some fruits or something in between if I feel hungry. But if I get hungry, I'm just going to drink coffee. Mark says, I like videos by the ocean. Yeah, videos by the ocean are beautiful. There's so many ocean towns around here. There's Monterey, Carmel by the Sea, Santa Cruz. I already did Half Moon Bay. And obviously San Francisco itself is also by the ocean. And so basically there is a lot of places I could go to do ocean videos, which I want to go to. What I might cook is I have like meatballs, but they're not frozen. They're fresh. You buy them at the supermarket, and they're like Italian spicy meatballs. And I might just, cook a few of those like they're pretty big, so I'll cook like maybe 4 or 5 of those in the oven, and then take pita bread and just wrap them in pita bread and find some sort of sauce to put on it and eat it just like that. I don't even have too many vegetables or anything to put on them, so I'll just eat the meatballs with the pita bread. It'll be like a wrap. Is it a virtual window behind you? Can you tell if it's real or not, Dirk? I'm gonna grab myself a Coke Zero and just take a couple minute break here, and I will let you look out the window.
No regrets. Everything will work out fine. We'll hold our breath. Wait for another sign. I've tasted your bittersweet fate. My heart may spot you. I'm taking a moment to say everything I do for you. Do it all. Lay your sweet tears across my broken dream. Don't just speak a word about the past. You need more than I'll ever give. I can't lie to you. I love you, my angel, my sin. Everything I do for you. Do it all for you. Do it all. Are we moving in the right direction? What is fate if fate's immersed in shame? A half-rest for the beauty of perfection.
I can leave it a little bit going in the background. Coke Zero. You guys like this song? I like it too. It's called Bittersweet Faith. The name of the band is just called Bittersweet. Very sexy voice though, right? And we have Yahya with us. Hello, Yahya, says hello, Johnny Striders. Well, welcome, sir. Yes, all of our friends here in the chat are very familiar with Johnny. Brad says he's taking off. Okay, Brad, have a great evening. And well, thanks for joining, sir. We'll see you on the next one. Is the window background real? Let's do a poll here. It's not giving me the option to do a poll. Let's see. Usually there's like an option for me to do a poll here, but that's kind of strange. Okay. Okay. I think it worked. Oh, okay. That's what's going on. Still trying to work out all the kinks of OBS Studio. This is only my second or third stream, so How's it going, Yahya? Are you enjoying college? You're saying that it's great but hard. Physics and technology. Good job, man. That's good. It's good to take hard stuff because you're spending money on university. You might as well take very hard programs that you can't just learn, on your own. If you take history, I'm not saying it's a waste, but you could go and read history books on your own. Physics is hard. I would agree with that. But it's also very logical. And so, it makes sense. Aviation mechanics, that's good. So most people are saying that no, the background is not real. But what they're not realizing is that it's really dark now. So the good thing about OBS is you can be anywhere in the world at any time. And no, it's not real. None of my backgrounds are real. I have a green screen. Let me see if I can show that. Let's see here. I have a green screen. And so you can change it to whatever you want. There's like a whole bunch of different ones that I have in here. But we'll keep it on this one for today. We'll change it to a Dubai background. That would be cool. I've never been to Dubai. Have you been to Dubai, Yahya? A lot of people have been going to Dubai. Dubai is big now, like for vacations. I mean, it seems like a nice place, but probably pretty expensive. Oh, you were born in Dubai. Well, there you go. I guess you have been there. Very nice, Yahya. And how did you like it? Do you like Dubai or Toronto better? I met Yahya before in Toronto when we were at the beaches. And it was just a coincidence that he saw me and Henry live streaming there, right? You didn't even know that we were going to be there, right? You just kind of saw us and we met you. Yeah, I imagine Dubai is very, very hot. I imagine the Middle East is very, very hot, especially over the summer. So, not a place I would really want to be. Oh, you knew about it. Okay. San Francisco in the summer is pretty mild. It's basically same all year round. Today it's 66 degrees, which is kind of warm. I mean, usually it's like 64, which really isn't much of a difference in Fahrenheit. And so In the evenings, it always gets cool though. Like it'll get down to like 58. Again, not cold or anything, but you do need to wear at least a sweater. And although a lot of people don't, and then in even in July, August, it's still not hot or humid. Like once in a while, there'll be a so-called heat wave where it'll get up to 80 degrees, but that's usually only for a day or two. I don't know when I'm coming back to Toronto, Mark. Maybe Christmas time. We'll see. I have no. All my plans are kind of. I don't make plans. I just go by the go by the. I do everything spontaneously pretty much. Probably not the best way to go about life, but but the fact that at least 37% of you thought that this was a real background, I would say that means it's a pretty realistic looking background. What kind of food do I like? Oh, you name it, Marg. I mean, yesterday I actually had lunch with one of our friends in the chat, SF Cynthia, and we had Greek food. Oh man, it was so good. It was so good. They had pork souvlaki. I had pork souvlaki. And it came with salad, like Greek salad, which I love. Rice, like yellow rice, very nice rice. And pita bread. The pita bread was really good. It was like hot and crispy. It was a very delicious meal. Dumplings, rice, fries, pizza, sushi, falafel, and shawarma. Yeah, those are good. Yes, the trees are not moving at all, right? Nothing's moving, not even the water, right? I guess that gives it away. I don't even know if this is San Francisco, to be honest with you, but it kind of looks like it, right? Or at least maybe like Marin County or something. Yeah, no. I can put a different, what's it called, background up there every time, and it's kind of cool. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. My condolences to your family. I did enjoy Vegas. Yep, it was pretty hot there though. I mean, it was like difficult to even really go outside. You know, like, so I hung out by the pool and hung out in the hotel a lot. You know what I mean? And there's a lot to do in Resorts World, so it wasn't really an issue. I did a couple live streams. Yep, there with Anna, and it was fun. Yeah, we did Fremont Street. Man, Fremont Street is quite the experience. Oh Lord, such a plethora of sounds and lights, and it's overwhelming when it comes to the senses in many ways. Have I been to New York? Yes, I have. But it's been a long time. I mean, when I lived in Boston, I went to New York a few times. But ever since I moved, I have not been to New York. Ever since I started watching all the New York YouTube channels, like Action Kid and all them, I haven't been to New York, which is strange. But I love New York, and I would like to go again, like pretty soon. I think it's awesome. I love New York and Boston. They're just such cool cities. So much history and culture and everything there. What did I like about Boston? Just a cool vibe. Everything about Boston is cool. I love Boston. Boston's awesome. And we have Dirtweed, also known as Scotty, with us. Hey, what's up, Scotty? How you doing, my friend? You're up in the New York area, I believe, right? Is it Long Island that you live in, Scotty? Yes, Scott goes by many names. Growing up, everybody did call me Rob. Yes, Sebastian. When I was like in high school and everything, everybody called me Rob. But in California here nowadays, everybody calls me Robert. St. Catherine's near the Welland Canal. Is that where you're at, Dirtweed? Oh, cool. And we have Kurt Affair with us. Welcome, Kurt Affair. Nice to see you. Hope you're enjoying your weekend here on a Saturday afternoon or a Saturday evening, I guess, in Toronto. And Maroof is with us. Hello to Maroof. Hey, Robert and everyone in the chat. Happy Saturday. Hopefully, everyone is well. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're having a very good weekend. Oh, well, yes, but that's how it is, yeah, yeah, with the community. I mean, even if, I think even if you look at Henry's or Ken Continuum stream or even Johnny stream, they're all fans of Action Kid. You know what I mean? So, have I heard of CPT Canada? I'm not sure what that stands for. You have 150 new fish this summer. Nice, Scotty. And Mr. Sanjib from Montreal says, "Hello, Robert. I send you a regular or send you a request on IG." Okay, well, thank you, sir. Welcome to the chat, and nice to see you, Sanjib. He's a flight sim streamer. Oh, okay, so that's a channel. That's interesting. Marg says, "What is my favorite neighborhood in San Francisco?" I would have to say it's probably North Beach. North Beach, the little Italian neighborhood where they have all of the Italian stuff and the restaurants and the cat coffee shops, and that's where I had the pizza, the Tony's Pizza, and I did the first live stream there. That's my favorite neighborhood because it's always happening every day. Something's all you go there. It's just people are always out and about over there. It's a cool neighborhood, and I love like all the Italian stuff, like the food and the coffee. Kurt, what's my favorite pick? I have no idea. What's yours, sir? I don't know if I've ever really used pickup line. How are you? WCW says Addie Love. How is San Fran weather today? Very nice. 66 degrees and, sunny and beautiful. There's supposed to be a lot of Thai food in you inside. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot of Thai food. There was definitely a lot of Thai food. Oh, you don't have one. We were trying to learn from the master. Well, you'll have to ask maybe Johnny, but he might know better than me the answer to that question. Um, oh, that. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, yeah. Dirk says he likes Italian food and coffee. I mean, how can you not, right? Like, oh man, they know how to cook. They know how to eat. Those Italians. They know how to drink coffee. They have probably the best wine too. I mean, people might say French, but Italian, it's pretty good. Pretty good wine. Are there many vegan foods? I think there is. I think there is a lot of vegan restaurants around here, or at least vegetarian, because there are a lot of vegans. I believe that over at IKEA downtown, that which just opened, they have a food hall, and I think it's all vegan. I'm not sure about that though, or it has a lot of different vegan options. Mr. Sunjib says, "Do you remember me from Walks on Wall Street?" I think I do. I think I've seen your name in the chat before, Mr. Sunjib. The Don has to accept your request when you go to it. Yeah, that's right, Kurt. Yeah, I'm sure an Italian wedding would be very good, very fun. In fact, my sister did have an Italian wedding because she married a guy who's Italian. Well, his step family's Italian. Oh, you watch all the other vloggers, Addie. We've seen you in the chats of all the other vloggers. You can't hide. You're too much out there. Everyone knows you from all the emojis you use. You would love to visit SFO one day, also known as San Francisco International Airport. Yes, a very nice airport, and it's pretty cool. Have I been to a Punjabi wedding before? Yes. Yep. Um, my friends, my parents' friends growing up, their daughters had Punjabi weddings at the Gurdwara. They do know how to party. They drink a lot, Punjabis. Maroof, Addy knows who he is. We've all seen Addy a million times in Johnny's chat. They opened the dance floor and the food at the same time. It was awesome. Yeah. I love, Punjabi food, Indian food, which is basically, the food that you get at Indian restaurants is basically Punjabi food, mostly. They also have other regions too, though. Yeah, Mary, I would like to go check out that IKEA food hall. Maybe I'll do a video from there and show like all the different options that they have there. I don't know if it's all vegan or not, but I'll go check it out maybe one day. That might be a cool place to do a video. I think people like indoor videos, like of places like malls and food halls, but there's not that many malls in the Bay Area, surprisingly. They have like a lot of strip malls, like outdoor ones, but not a lot of like massive indoor malls. The one that's in downtown San Francisco, the main one that has like, you know, well, that had Nordstrom. It lost Nordstrom. It lost a lot of it's basically hollowed out. When will I be visiting Montreal and Vancouver? I have no idea. Good question. And we have Canadian Vasily with us. Hey, Vasily, nice to see you. I met Vasily in real life at the Triple T meetup there last month. And so it was great to see you, Vasily. Nice to see you here on the West Coast Walker home stream. I hope you're having a good Saturday. And Juanita, if you wouldn't mind putting okay, this Juanita's on top of it. Now, I think Canadian Vasily has a different channel that he goes by, though. It's Destination Toronto, though, Juanita. You might want to ask him about that. The dosa place you like to go to has got a Bib Gourmand from Michelin. So you're saying it basically has like a Michelin star? That's cool. Oh, you're going to stream tomorrow, Vasily? Thanks, Juanita. Yeah, you know how it is. I mean, people think streaming is easy, but you have to go to a place, find a spot to park, stream from there. And if you like walk like, say, 45 minutes away from your car, then you got to walk 45 minutes back to your car. Maroof says she's a vegetarian. She mentioned that, I think you mentioned that the other day, but your family eats meat, so it's difficult because you got to cook meat for them. Mr. Sunjib says, when can I be moderator? When I have many, many more people in the chat. And I need a lot of moderators. You will be one of them. That's right, Kurt. Kurt is our resident comedian. He's the Andrew Dice Clay of the chat. Do I watch airline videos? Very rarely will I watch airline videos. I mean, I think planes are pretty cool, but if like someone, I did do a video, a live stream from a place called Bayfront Park where they have what's it called? Like you can see the planes coming in and taking off from the airport. And we saw a ton of planes that night. I mean, we saw at least 100 planes coming and going that night. It was just one after another, one after another, one after another. And it was cool. and we could see them perfectly. Yeah, I don't even think that was so bad what Sanjib wrote there, but Nightbot, he really is on top of things here in my channel. 2 words and you're gone. Hickory Dickory Dock, says Kurt. Yeah, that was an old joke by Andrew Dice Clay, right? And Dirtweed says, am I a 49ers fan? Well, to be honest with you, I haven't watched a single football game since I moved to California, so I would have to say no, I'm not a 49ers fan. Traditionally, I'm a New England fan, but I don't really care about football anymore. But if 49ers win the championship, I'll be happy for them because people around here will be happy. Yeah, Nightbot don't play. Nightbot is very on top of things. Kurt Affair says he's a Bears fan. And you don't know why. Well, I'm a Leafs fan, so. What city am I in? I am currently in South San Francisco, Vasily. And we're just hanging out here by the water. And you know, you can see the beautiful headlands behind me, the Marin headlands. Why are the Bears really bad, Kurt? I believe they won the championship in my lifetime. The Leafs did not. Yes, Maroof. Yep. Thanks for the update, Kurt. USC is University of Southern California. Oh, nice, Vasily. I haven't really looked at my analytics in a long time. Or ever, really. I mean, once in a while, but I don't pay attention to that very much. Do you know the plane jockey Kevin? He got surgery shoulder. Oh no, I don't. Is that a channel? Monetization, I'm not too worried about. I just do this kind of as a hobby. So we've reached 1 hour and 5 minutes. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy what you're watching. I might have to, Kurt. I am quite the talker. I still do a lot of walking videos. Tomorrow's not a walking video. Tomorrow I'm premiering a driving video, and it's ASMR, so there's no talking on that one. And basically, I'm driving through the city of San Francisco on tomorrow's premiere video. Oh, Sanjib just got nailed again. The streets of San Francisco seem so steep sometimes. I don't know how. I don't like. They are. It's very hard to walk on those streets. I'm being honest. I Walking around the streets of San Francisco for hours is not easy. Unless you're in one of the very flat neighborhoods like the Mission District. It's not easy. So yeah, you're right. Even walking down the hill can be like difficult because you have to sometimes like stop yourself from running. So that's why sometimes it might be easier for me to just do home streams. Can you do a driving video where you go to an In-N-Out drive-through? I could do that. People might like that, right? That's a good idea. I could do that. I could grab In-N-Out. I could do a driving video and sort of end with me going through an In-N-Out drive-through and then coming home. Yeah, that's a good idea. To be a moderator, you must tell the best jokes. Exactly. And Harjot says hello, Robert and everyone. Hello, Harjot. Yeah, Sanjib wants to be a mod so he can do all caps. There's no need to do all caps, Sanjib. We can easily read your small letters. Toronto is flat. I mean, Ontario's flat. I mean, you don't even realize it until you go to a more mountainous place and you're like, wow, I came from a very flat area. Even Massachusetts is pretty flat. Like, so pretty much the whole east is flat. So yeah, like compared to out here, it's kind of ridiculous. What I don't understand is how they built those houses on such steep grades. It must, I mean, why didn't they just like somehow flatten the land? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was too hard to flatten the land, but I feel like you could have just sort of chopped off the top of those hills and made sort of plateaus where you could build rather than. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I feel bad for elderly people who can't easily walk up and down those sidewalks. And some streets are so steep they don't even have sidewalks; they have stairs. Yeah, I don't want to live in Saskatchewan. There's nothing in Saskatchewan except wheat. Yeah, Kurt's hilarious, right, Jazz? You steal her cooking. Oh well, I feel like you know your Indian food pretty good, Kurt. Okay, Sipan just went live. Well, feel free to watch both of our streams and say hi to Sipan for me. I met Sipan on at the TTT meetup as well. It was great to meet him. I'm gonna take a quick 2 minute break, and I'll let you listen to music.
If our dreams fall
right. Thanks for waiting. Maroof is like the sister that never wanted me, Kurt says. Oh, nice. Thanks, Juanita. That's perfect. It's a good amount of likes. We already had a poll about this one, Dirt. And a lot of, I think 60 something percent people said it was fake and 40% said it was real. So you think it's real? It looks pretty real to me. Now, there is some things that give it away, though. Because if you look closely, the trees, not moving. The water, not moving. And so it's possible that it's virtual. It's possible that it's virtual. And actually, I do have the green screen, but I try and pick things that look kind of realistic. Oh, you could tell? Okay. At night, I'll use like a different one, but here it's still, 4:20 in the afternoon. And so I figured I would do one with a little bit of light. .420 is your favorite time. Is that why they call you Dirtweed? Yes, 4:20 is a famous time to engage in that kind of stuff. And we have Yoshi Bros. Welcome, Yoshi Bros. Another person that I met at the TTT meetup. And it was great meeting you in real life, Yoshi. You're also a live streamer if you want to put his link in there, Juanita. And yeah, it was so much fun. You streamed from the Triple T meetup that day, I remember. And so it was cool. Nice to see you here again, Yoshi. And so I believe it was you and Brad and a couple other people have been here. Omarg and Vasily. So far, 4 people in the chat I met at the Triple T meetup. It was fun. That was so nice of Henry to put that together. I think it's after you have seen people on YouTube for such a long time, it's really cool to meet them in real life. That was the second meetup I've been to. The first one was with Action Kid. We didn't really do any live streaming. Well, Roy did, but that was like also a super fun meetup. Oh, is there thunder and lightning in Toronto? Oh, I love thunder and lightning. That's one thing you don't see much out here is thunder and lightning. We rarely have thunderstorms. I don't even know. I don't even remember the last time it rained in San Francisco. I do not remember the last time it rained. I would have to look it up. It's been months, like maybe last year. I don't know. I love thunder and lightning. It's awesome. 420 is a direct term used for a player who chases girls and think they are all that. A fob. I don't know what a fob means. But I believe you, Maroof. I always thought 420 that's the time you're supposed to light up a big fat doobie. Even when I was in high school, they would talk about 420. It's been kind of a meme, I guess you could say. It's one of the older memes in many ways before maybe even the internet was created. Glad I finished alive. Yep, before your phone Oh well, that's the thing. I always keep my battery pack on hand because that Prism app really sucks your phone battery dry when you're doing live streaming. I think even the YouTube app would do the same. I think just live streaming is very battery intensive, and so you got to have a power bank plugged in. Now it does kind of. You got to make sure the cord is long enough so that it doesn't mess up the way your gimbal moves, and because if it's tight or something, the gimbal will act up. Yeah, and sometimes you got to bring the right charging cord because sometimes you'll plug in the charging cord and it'll say slow charging, and you plug in a different charging cord, it'll say fast charging. You want fast charging. You don't want slow charging. Slow charging won't even work. You'll still run out of battery. Dirk, nice to see you, my friend. It was so great seeing you, and I know it's really late in Germany, so you have yourself a good sleep and enjoy your Sunday, and we'll see you again. Bye, Dirk. Oh, I think, Marg, if you're seeing thunder and lightning somewhere in the Toronto area, it'll eventually make its way over to the rest of Toronto. So by the time, yeah, it might be in the East End right now, but it'll probably shift over to downtown at some point and start raining there. I mean, those thunderstorms cover a large area usually. But they don't last long usually. I mean, 10 or 15 minutes and the heavy rain is usually gone. Ajax is pretty clear. How far is Ajax from downtown Toronto, say the CN Tower area, Maroof? 45 to 60 minutes. Okay. So not that close to Toronto. It's 45 to 60 minutes depending on traffic, especially on the Don Valley Parkway, which is always very, very busy, as is the Gardner. You don't want to be on either of those highways ever if you can avoid it. Those are some very busy parkways, and so yeah, I wouldn't want to be on them. They're not really highways. They're kind of well, they are, but like they're kind of extensions of highways. Besides walk tubing, do you guys watch a lot of YouTube channels about cities? And like, there's a really good channel called City Beautiful. I don't know if you've ever seen that before. Let me play a little bit of this video here.
This is San Francisco's $2.3 billion Grand Central Station of the West. It was completed in 2018 and reopened after repairs in 2019. And 5 years later, it's, well, kind of empty. It serves buses, has a few restaurant and service tenants, and a quiet rooftop public park. But there are no trains at this train station, at least not yet. Let's go on a tour of this beautiful, impressive, and quiet building to see what it's like now and what it might be like in the future when it becomes the northernmost terminus for the first phase of California high-speed rail. It could also possibly connect to a new Transbay tube. Will this thing be the crown jewel of Bay Area transportation? Or will it be an expensive and mostly empty building designed before downtown San Francisco emptied out after COVID? Let's start the tour after the bike bell. Here's a
Sorry about that. Um, uh, the I was gonna say twice Masamo is with us, and he wants us to play "Feel Special" by Twice. I'll have to look that up. I don't know about much about K-pop there, my friend. Mary W says very interesting. That channel is very interesting because they'll go and do like a deep dive into the. Am I still muted? Is the sound back? looks like it's on, but I could be wrong. Give me a thumbs up if it sounds okay. Okay. That channel City Beautiful, they'll do like a deep dive into like certain subjects, and you wouldn't really be able to find that information easily on the internet, like about that Transbay Center. I think he goes into a lot of different government records and city records and knows how to read a lot of different plans and stuff. So I would check out that channel if you're interested in cities and stuff. What other kind of content do you guys watch besides walktubers like Johnny and Henry and everyone and myself? Yeah, sorry about that. I muted it, but I didn't realize I unmuted it. When I play like something on my browser, I like to mute the mic so that it doesn't sound double. I'm still not a master of OBS. Oh, you watch Lydia's cooking videos. That's cool. And Juanita watches plane spotting. Oh, that's interesting. So you must have enjoyed the plane spotting live stream that I did there a while back. I might go back there again. But I got to go at the right time where they had like 100 liftoffs. It's like everybody and their grandma was coming in that day. Kill Tony Monday nights. I don't know what that is. Yeah, you like that. That's good, Juanita. Maybe I mean I think other people enjoyed it too. There was one guy in the chat, Ghost of Travel, I believe his name was, who knew all of the planes that were coming in, and he would say just look to your right, and then I would look to my right and another plane was coming in. He had it like all like he was like reading the radar and all that stuff, and then he knew like about each plane, like what the different specifications and aspects of each plane were, which is cool because I have no idea what the different planes are. When I hear Airbus A380, I don't know what that really even means. I know it's a big plane, but then what, Jazz also likes plane spotting. I'm not sure what that is, Scotty. I'm doing very well, Twice. How are you doing? I imagine you're in Japan because you often ask me if I speak to Japanese language. No, not that easy to learn Japanese growing up in Canada. Comedy stand-up show out of Rogan's Comedy Mothership. Ah, Joe Rogan, probably the biggest podcaster in the world right now, right? I don't watch too much Joe Rogan, but I hear about him and see a lot about him, and I like him. But I should check him out. I imagine he has a pretty big YouTube channel. Started at the Comedy Store in LA. Is stand-up comedy still good, like as it was back in the 80s when they had all those funny guys like Eddie Murphy and everybody? And when you say you watch Lydia's cooking videos, which Lydia is that, Mary? Yeah, you think so? You think so, Scotty? Well, that's good. Moves Like Jagger by Maroon 5. I remember that song. Let me see that song here. That's definitely copyright, but let's see if we can play it for a few minutes. This is a very 2000 song. Christina Aguilera's coming up. She's got an amazing voice. That's a good song. I don't want to play the whole thing because I might. They might do their. You know how YouTube is. Have a good evening, Scotty. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. That is an excellent song, right, Jazz? And it's Christina Aguilera's voice is just next level. Moves like Jagger. Moves like Jagger. What a cool song from the 2000s. I feel like we say that there is not a lot of good music from this century, but I disagree. When it comes to dance music, there is a lot. There is a lot. Moonlight Sunrise by Twice. I don't even know what Twice is, Twice. But you did have a good one there. Maroon 5, Moves Like Jagger. That is a classic dance song from the 2010s, I believe. We're at an hour and 40 minutes. Hey, Mary, thank you. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I know it's already Saturday evening there, but yeah, thanks for joining. See you on the next one. That looks like basically kind of a girl band, right? Right there, Mr. Twice. Yes, it looks like it's K-pop. I don't know what K-pop is. Should we try and listen to it and see what this sounds like? Is the music muted or can you hear the music? Okay, they're using different singers for that English part. There's no way they could sing like that in English. Okay, well at least we know what K-pop is now. um, I know it's kind of like a boy band, but girls instead. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah. And I believe probably that song Twice or the band Twice, probably very similar. And there's no way they could sing that English part themselves. That was backup singers doing that, and they were just lip syncing that part. Well, of course, the whole video is lip sync, but there's no way that those singers were doing that English part that almost had like a rap part to it. No. But yeah, we've lost most of our viewers because of that. So I'm actually going to, this is a perfect time to actually call it a stream. So thank you for everyone for joining. It was fun hanging out with you here on Saturday afternoon. We listened to some music, drank some Coke Zero, chatted, and had a good time. Hey, that's all. No more requests, okay? Twice, thank you. You showed us what you like. One of the songs you mentioned was very good, Maroon 5. That was a very, very good song. I think the rest of your requests are going to have to be held off on, though. But thanks, Juanita, for modding and, putting up with everyone in the chat. And, well, goodbye to everyone who is, left here. And we will see you on the next one. All right. Bye, guys. Bye, Twice.